Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Adrian. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. On this channel, we talk about everything from health to self-development. So for this video, I wanted to talk about the delusions of happiness and how a lot of people actually think that material goods or anything that's just new and exciting is gonna end up just making you, super happy in the long term, which I'm gonna go ahead and just get down in this video and tell you that it is not. So before we dive into this video, I just wanted to say that these are my opinions. So if you guys, if you guys have any different opinions, then obviously comment them down below. But remember, these are just my opinions. I'm not, putting this on you or anything. These are just my opinions flat out. So if you're interested in hearing about the delusions of happiness, then let's go right on into the video. So on my path to becoming a minimalist, I've noticed that a lot of people actually think that items that they see on ads will make them happy. And I get that that's what the companies are actually trying to do. Whenever you see an ad for anything, if you see it for maybe Apple, if you see it for McDonald's, if you see it for a sports energy drink, they always make it seem as if when you have that item, it's just gonna make your life, much better. It's just gonna improve your life so much, like you're never gonna be unhappy if you have this thing. I think what it is that the companies know that at the end of the day, we want to be happy, you know what I mean? But the thing is that with our life, we're not always in control of it. So if you want to not be, if you want to be in control of your life, you got to get my phone, you got to get my watch, you got to get my laptop, you got to get my car in order to have your perfect life. Otherwise, your life sucks. And I feel like that's what they advertise it as, that if you don't have this thing, let's go ahead and say Apple phones, for example. Apple phones, they're always updating them every single year. And when you don't end up getting the newest iPhone, you may end up feeling a little bit behind on times. And that's kind of what they want you to feel like. They want you to feel as if you're, not hip, you're not cool, like, oh, little Johnny has the iPhone 7. Well, you suck ass. Well, oh my God. But the thing is that that's a phone. You know what I mean? That's a respectable phone. As long as it works, then it's fine. But it's just, now you need all of these fancy updates and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I do upgrade my phone, but I don't do it because I want to seem cool and I want to seem hip with everybody else. Like, I just want a phone that is reliable and I'm actually going to be able to use it to like make calls. Little perks on the phone like YouTube and Netflix are pretty much just a side thing. But aside from that, I just want to make sure that I have something reliable. Like with a car. You always see these Matthew McConaughey, car commercials where he's just driving down the road and he's looking super cool, and he has a cigar in his hand or whatever. I think he has a cigar, I'm not really sure. But the way that they have it is that when you see Matthew McConaughey going in that Mercedes Benz or whatever, he always looks super cool. He looks like the coolest dog around. And it's kind of like, that is kind of what they're trying to portray, is that if you don't have this car, then you can't be as cool as Matthew McConaughey in this commercial. Or even like the Red Bull commercials. I mean, those commercials are really funny, but even their slogan, Red Bull gives you wings, as if you're gonna fly into a different universe. You're gonna be so on top of it and stuff like that. And what's funny is that I didn't see this before. Every single time that I was looking at TV, I never really got the point of commercials until I actually started looking at them. And almost every single one of them, I'm serious, just look at any TV, look at commercials, every single one of them will advertise that if you get this item, it will make you a brand new, better and improved you. And that's what they want. They want you to fall for that, that way of thinking that, oh man, I need this in order for me to get to where I need to go. It's almost like the commercial is pretty much just telling you, hey little Johnny, you wanna go run that mile? Well, you need these kind of shoes in order to do it. Otherwise, the shoes that you have, they're trash unless you get my running shoes. My running shoes are gonna make you run a mile a minute. I promise you that. And if they don't, well, that's because you weren't good enough. That's literally what they do. They literally they don't literally tell you straight out that, you know what, you suck butt if you don't have this. But they do tell you essentially that their items are gonna make you twice as better. They're gonna make you happier. They're gonna make your life so much more improved that you're never gonna be unhappy a day in your life. It's not true. If you are the kind of person that needs others to make you happy, then I personally feel like you have it kind of backwards. If anything, you should be able to find happiness within yourself rather than external forces like, that phone, that piece, that item, you know, that kind of stuff. And all that I could really say for trying to move past that, which just notice that if you look at a commercial, just notice how it's trying to sell you that you're gonna be happy if you have my item. Every single one of them is literally gonna swear their butts off that their thing is gonna make you happy. I'm serious. Like, they don't even know you, but they know for a fact, apparently, that if you get their thing, you will be happy. And I feel like a way that you could probably move past all of that, trying to keep up with the time, is that you just gotta make sure that you're grateful for the things that you already have. I feel like a way that you could really truly find happiness within yourself is just to look at yourself and know that I have everything that I need right here. And just to make sure that you don't fall into jealousy. You know, that is another thing. I know that people can be very envious of each other. They could be very jealous of each other. When you end up getting to that point that you're jealous, you're gonna be jealous all the time, because there's always gonna be people who are above you at every single moment, because there are, soon gonna end up being 8 billion people in the world. If anything, you should just be happy with what you have. Otherwise, you're just always gonna be jealous, because there's always gonna be someone who has it better than you. There's always gonna be someone that has it better than me. And you know what? That is something that, just don't even think about it. Just think about yourself, think about the path that you've gone down, and just look at the things that you have and just say, you know what? I'm glad for what I have. Like, yes, of course that it could be better, but I don't need to get to a point where I'm driving a Ferrari and all this. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I have a big TV. But if it were to break right now, it's not gonna crush me. It's not gonna make me depressed. It's not gonna, you know, ruin my whole day, ruin my whole world and all this. Because it's just a TV. At least I'm alive, at least I'm still here, at least I'm still breathing. So yes, make sure not to fall into jealousy. Because if you are a jealous kind of person, you will always have a reason to be jealous. I put that down very hard. You will always have a reason to be jealous. So pretty much the bottom line in this video is that don't allow yourself to get fooled by what the companies are trying to sell you. You know, all this bull crap that they're trying to sell you by saying that their things are gonna make you better. I mean, obviously nice things are a good thing. I'm not saying that don't go out there, you know, and get, you know, new things. But don't go out there getting new things and actually expecting that it's gonna make you, you know, permanently happier, you know, happy in the long term and all this. Don't ever expect that. And if you're the kind of person that is depending on these companies to make you happy, then I kind of feel like you've lost yourself as a person in a way. I'm just saying this as opinion, that if you need others to make you happy, then don't you think that you've kind of lost yourself? Because now you're just dependent on others to make you happy? Yes, and that is my message for today's video. Don't let yourself get fooled by what the companies say. The things that they're selling is not gonna make you permanently happy, I promise you that. Because we're always wanting more. Maybe at the short term when you do end up getting it, it's like, wow, it's something brand new, but long term, no. You're just gonna end up putting it aside and saying, I need something else. Because, again, I need to find my happiness. So that's all I got for you guys today. I actually wanted to quickly introduce to you guys my little dog, Charlie. He's very cute. He's a little Jack Russell Terrier. So yeah, if you like the message of the video, then, you know, consider liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.